Harry Potter, Hogwarts Castle and epic extensions. Part 51. Hello and welcome to Square Ghost, and I'm sorry if there's a little bit of background noise. That's just the way it is for today. As you can see, we've put in this lovely cylindrical half towery thing. I'm pretty sure it'll be some sort of tower, but that's in place. That went on okay with the press, and then we've built up along here with a row of brick, and then some of those little plates and stuff on the top with some of those inverted slope bricks as well. So we're going to put those pretty crissy-crossy bricks on the sides now with the plates, and then we'll see where we go next. So I'm hoping you can see what we've done is we've built up all the way around, as you can see, and then we've just put some flat plates across the top, so that's good. If I come that way, I'm hoping you can just about see, sorry for shaking can because I'm stretching, the patination that's been put in with them on the bricks and the things. We'll turn it round later, I promise. And we're now going to start to build up at the front again. So without further ado, let's crack on. So it's time for just another little update, and as you can see, we've gone across, we've built up. There you can see those pattern things there with the one by one little flats, you know, the plates, little plates that go on, that give that lovely patination all the way around at the top. Of course, we've come round, we've come back here, and lovely, absolutely lovely. And the reason I have decided to give you a little update here very quickly is we're coming down the sides now, if you can just about see that in focus. So there's the 1x2, and then there's the 2x8 that's just on the one stud, so if you can see that way it's hanging out the end, and we're going to put some slopes on and stuff like that, so it seemed like a good time to show you where we were. Right, let's get back to the mill. So as we're coming towards the end of the section, we've got, I think it's 4 little bits to do. I just wanted to mention something for me really, and we've built up the sides here, as you can see, put these little slopes on across the top. Now for anybody else, normally I know what you're going to say, you know, yeah, it's just easy build, plop them on and away you go. Now I've told you I have slight nerve damage, shake a little bit at times, and I'm quite pleased with how I've managed to cope with the small little slopes, the small little round ones. Even just putting them on sometimes, it's hard not to knock anything off, to move anything. So I'm quite happy, I'm quite pleased, and that's why I mentioned it. I'm, you know, absolutely pumped, excellent, it's going well. We're going to finish off the build, we'll have a quick sum up, and then that will be the end of this section. And there you have it. That is the end of part 51, and there's been a lot more work into it than you think, with all the single bricks, the sides that are going round, and then this lovely little section here. So as you can see, we've built up again. We've got those little, I don't know what you call them, the little troughs, the little seats, or whatever you want to call them there, the shapes there. And we've got another little arch that goes in there. And then we've got some of that brown tapioca stuff that just goes across the top. And I'm going to be honest to me, I was a little bit worried about this section because I thought it would be very, very flimsy. I thought it would come off at the easiest of flashes. Sorry for the glare there. And far from it. It's took a lot more pushing than I thought to get on. And as you can see, everything's connected, everything's down to the best of it. The only thing I'm really frightened of pushing is that seat, but it's on, it's definitely connected. So we just take it from there. But you can see, look at that, when I just come back a little bit, the actual decoration there of this is amazing. We've got this lovely side piece. Don't know what that's going to be going to, we'll have to wait and find out later. But yeah, It's really, really good. Sorry for me monitoring the way there, and I'm going to try and turn it around a bit just so as you can see an inside and round the corner. So there you can see the inside of that structure, and as you can see it's quite flat to the plate, and it's a lot more stronger, as I said, than I thought it would be. I'm quite surprised. There you get a better view of that seat and the little side seat, and you can look through and see how everything marries underneath. You can just about see those slopes there as well underneath. That's the inverse triangles. The patination is absolutely supreme. If I just come up, if you remember, we started with that, we put it in, and then we slowly built our way around. But I've got to be honest and say, this is absolutely epic. It really is. I've really enjoyed this more than I was really looking forward to it. So I was expecting to get ready for disappointment, like I say, but not up to this point. It's been really good. So if you have liked this little video, and I hope you have, it's been a real, like I say, a real joy to build and film actually and comment on, then please give us a thumbs up, hit that like button for me like I always ask. Please drop some comments in the box what you think of how it looks up close. I know other people have done this on YouTube and probably other platforms as well, but I wondered if they got as close as me. You know, I like to get in, I like you to see the nuts and bolts, the how we get to where we get, you know, and like I say, it's worth every single minute and every single video at the moment, you know, and we're not halfway through yet. That's the scary part, we're not halfway through. And anybody who wants to follow us on to the next part of the build, which will be part 52, and that will be whenever the next time it is on the channel, and all you have to do is click on that subscribe button if you haven't done so already. Anybody who's watched this, as I say to any of my other videos, you know, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter if you thumb through, if you just look at what you want to look at. That's the way it is. I did the same myself. Then thank you very much for watching. Always appreciate anybody. And with that, I hope that you will come back tomorrow on this continuing build of Square Ghost. That's me myself, of Hogwarts Castle and Epic Extension. This being the first build of the first extension. And with that, you know the score, you know the drill. My name's Kev, I am Square Ghost, and I'll see you all on the flip side.